We are closing in on the official release for the super exclusive, ultra rare Ruin skin here in Season 8 of Fortnite Battle Royale, which means if you are trying to be one of the first people in the entire world to unlock this season's rarest skin come week 8, you are going to need to be completing as many weekly challenges as possible up until this point. That way, when week 8 goes live, you can knock out just a few challenges and bada bing, bada boom, you'll have the Ruin skin in your locker in no time. So here, as we approach week 7 of season 8, we've got the brand new leaked challenges for you guys alongside the best tips and tricks to complete them as fast and as easily as possible. That way you can earn some easy XP, level up your season 8 battle pass skins, and of course get even closer to that ever so cool Ruin Discovery skin. What's up guys, and welcome back to the Simply Fortnite channel, and thanks for stopping by. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Fortnite Season 8 Week 7 leaked challenges and how to complete them in the quickest and most efficient ways possible. Like always with these challenges, I do have to preface this video by saying that these challenges are leaked early out of the updated game files, and that means that Epic Games can technically change some of the challenges when they officially go live on Thursday. And with that, everything we discuss here today is subject to change, but typically if Epic does alter anything, it's very minor and maybe 1 or 2 challenges at the most. But with that said, it is always a good idea to double check the challenges on the main menu, that way you can ensure everything is in order. Just like every other week here in week 7, we do have 7 challenges in total, 3 hard challenges and 4 regular challenges, with the regular challenges being worth 5 battle stars and the hard challenges being worth 10 battle stars. And if you do end up completing 4 out of these 7 challenges this week, you will end up getting a nice 7,000 XP bonus added onto your account. And if you've seen the trends, last week we got 6,000 XP for doing 4 out of these 7 challenges. This week, of course, is 7,000 XP, so each week this XP threshold is going up in increments of 1,000 all the way up until week 10, where you will be able to earn 10,000 bonus XP for doing 4 out of these 7 challenges. So definitely keep that in mind as you continue to level up and upgrade your battle pass skins. Anyways, without further ado, our first challenge this week is going to be deal damage with a pickaxe to opponents. Now, this is a challenge we've seen time and time again in the past, and it is always pretty simple, and this time especially, this challenge really should not be too hard to do. According to the leaked files, you'll only need to do 100 damage with the pickaxe in order to actually finish this challenge, and in reality, that's really only a few hits in order to fully complete this one, which is definitely not too bad at all. For this challenge though, there are a handful of ways in which you can simplify completing it. For instance, just going all-out pickaxe mode at the very start of a game if you do happen to land literally right next to someone. You could also just wait out on the battle bus until it automatically kicks you out, and then just float down with the AFK players and pickaxe one of them, or you can always just jump into a duos or squads match, or really any mode where you can knock down an opponent, and then you can pickaxe an opponent after they've been knocked down, since they can't fight back at all and it's pretty easy damage, so this challenge really shouldn't be that hard. Moving on, our second challenge here in week 7 of season 8 is actually going to be a stage challenge, so keep in mind you can only complete 1 stage per match, although with this one you probably wouldn't be able to complete multiple stages anyways, even if it were possible. Anyways, the first stage is going to be visit Junk Junction and the block in a single match. Pretty simple, as they're literally right next to each other, not a long walk at all. Stage 2 is going to be visit Pleasant Park and Dusty Divot in a single match. Okay, this one's a little bit longer, but still not too bad, especially if you find a baller or a rift to go or even some redeploys. And then the final stage, stage 3, is going to be visit Happy Hamlet and Snobby Shores in a single match, which is definitely the biggest gap between these 2 locations as of now. But my advice would be to land at Snobby first to then work your way into the map, since Happy Hamlet is at least a little bit more centralized, albeit not by much. But either way, visiting different locations in a single match, not too bad either. Challenge number 3 this week is going to be visit pirate camps in a single match. Unfortunately though, for this one we do not have an exact number of how many pirate camps we'll have to visit in a single game in order to complete the challenge, but I would assume it would be something like 2 or 3 in just one game, since they are kind of spread out. That said though, here are the locations for each of the pirate camps on the islands right now. We have one just west of Lazy Lagoon, a little bit towards the block. We have another just southwest of the volcano above the lava river. We have another one just southwest of Pleasant Park between two mountains. We have one just west of Dusty Divot. We've got another one just southwest of Tilted Towers towards the Frozen Ice Lake. We have one on the mountain with the basketball court just southwest of Salty Springs. And we have one final pirate camp right in between the desert biome and the grass biome on the bridge just northwest of Paradise Palms. For these, the closest seem to be those ones in Lazy Lagoon and the Volcano, and a solid third choice would be the one right outside of Dusty Divot if you ask me. Challenge number 4 this week is going to be deal damage to players from above, and for this one, as of right now, the leagues say we are going to have to deal a total of 500 damage to players from above, which really isn't all too bad, considering if you are shooting at someone from above them, you're probably going to be getting some headshots, since that is the first part of the body that you can see and thus hit. Of course, though, to make this one a little bit easier, building up is going to be your first best bet when it comes to gaining that height advantage, alongside sticking to the buildings and glancing out of windows, or even just sitting on top of some hills or other ledges and looking down into the areas around them. I can immediately think of a few cases where just sitting in tilted towers on top of one of the rooftops or balconies would make this challenge pretty easy to complete, so this one really shouldn't give you too much trouble. Challenge number 5 is going to be search chests at Loot Lake or Snobby Shores, and for this one you will have to search a total of 7 chests in order to complete the challenge, and quite honestly, both Loot Lake and Snobby Shores are pretty good for chest spawns if I do say so myself. Loot Lake will probably be the more popular drop since it is a little bit more centralized on the map, and you can actually see where the chests are spawning without doing a whole lot of digging, pun intended. Whereas Snobby Shores is probably going to be a little bit more relaxed, but you are going to have to smash through some houses in order to find some of those chest spawns, but nonetheless, pretty easy challenge as well. And honestly, all these challenges so far aren't too bad. Challenge number 6 is going to be yet another staged challenge, but this one does only have 2 stages, so that's not too bad either. The first stage is going to be deal damage to opposing players while riding a zipline, and the second stage is going to be deal damage to opposing players who are riding a zipline. However, I'm pretty sure we literally just had this challenge the other week, and I know we've definitely already had it once this season, and with that, I am thinking that this challenge might end up getting changed because typically, Epic Games doesn't repeat challenges like this so close to one another. Of course, we'll see challenges, for instance, the Pickaxe Damage Challenge, come back time and time again, but that's usually very spread out from one another or even once per season, and seeing as we already had this challenge once this season, I would assume it does end up getting changed, but for whatever reason, if this challenge does end up staying, it is pretty self-explanatory in all honesty. Just simply camp out some of these zip lines and wait for an unsuspecting player to come running near you, and bada bing bada boom, you got some easy damage. Finally, we have challenge number 7, which is going to need you to eliminate opponents in different named locations. And although there is no specific number saying how many different named locations we need to eliminate someone in, my best guess is going to be 3 eliminations, or 3 locations rather, since pretty much all of the elimination challenges need us to get 3 elims in total. Of course, places like Tilted Towers, Retail Row, and Loot Lake are going to be the hot spots for elims anyways, so landing at those locations will most likely guarantee you some action. And there you guys have it. Those are all of the leaked Season 8 Week 7 challenges, and how to complete them in the best and most efficient ways possible. Like I mentioned in the beginning, even if you're not someone who is going for the Ruin skin necessarily, simply completing these challenges and earning that bonus XP as it is getting greater and greater each week is a great way to level up your battle pass, of course, for starters, also level up your just standard level for each season, and then also upgrade your battle pass skins each season as well. So completing these challenges really is a pretty beneficial thing to do, and hey, on the side you also can get a really good looking skin out of it as well, so there is that too. With that being said though, that does effectively wrap things up for today. Be sure to let us know down in the comments below who your favorite challenge-based skin is as of right now. I don't know about you guys, but Ruin looks absolutely awesome, and I am definitely excited to unlock that skin next week. Of course, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like on it, give it a big old thumbs up as it is much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the Simply Fortnite channel, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Of course, every single time we post a new video here on the channel, YouTube will actually send you a message letting you know we've gone live. That way you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new upload. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.